welcome to the Comic Salad Podcast. Oh, we have a live cat from, from Mutant Ninja Freddy, a cat sighting. And we also have Riley here. The table is also in attendance because Riley's here, of course. Nice. How is everyone doing? Good. I'm OmniDog, by the way. How are you doing, Jim Joe and Mutant Ninja?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I'm been
actually really good.
I've been under the weather this week, so if my head gets too foggy, I'll just let y'all know.
Okay. That is it the flu or a cold or hantavirus?
I don't know if it's the hentai virus or what, but
hentai virus. Do you have the hentai virus?
I might have built up an immunity to the hentai virus. I just had yesterday, was feeling rough, and then in the evening I got fever and chills, and so I wrapped up heavily when I went to bed, and I think I sweated out, but then I've had a pretty steady nasal drip all day.
Okay.
It's been a little foggy. My ears keep popping.
Oh, okay.
So I was talking with James a little bit ago, giving him some stuff for one of my videos, and I was just like, I'm gonna do a little slow here because my head's just it's like a balloon.
That's how my head always feels. So yeah, take care, but go slow. And let's see, what was I going to say? Oh, I'm in a really good mood. Speaking of Walmart, Yarna brings it up because I went to Walmart and I found some things, but I didn't find what I really wanted.
Oh.
So, and my phone somehow went to the SOS setting, which means you can't get anything. So I checked out, left Walmart, restarted it, and my wife wanted something, and I happened to do a search for something, and Walmart's a tricky place to navigate. I had to get an employee who's very nice to help me find what I wanted. And it wasn't, it just wasn't intuitive. If you don't have a map of something, if you want something special and you don't have a map of where it is in the store, you're going to have trouble, I think, finding whatever you want to find, because I certainly did. But I found it, so I'm in a really, really good mood. I found a couple other things that were awesome that I can show. Hey, Javi.
A pleasant experience at Walmart is like a rare thing.
Yeah. Elon's here. My favorite act at this year's Eurovision semifinal, I think it's the ventriloquist with the Scarlet Spider dummy that he's working. He's great. I think he should be in Vegas forever.
Jess, my least favorite thing about Walmart is I call them Satan. When you go to the usually it's the electronics section, and there's the guys who are there trying to sell you on AT&T or whatever.
Yeah.
And they're there with the clipboards hey, can I ask you who you have your service through? I hate it. I hate it so much. And the normal adult thing to do would just to be oh, I'm not interested, sorry, or thanks, bye. But I every single time we go to Walmart, and now they started doing it at Target too, so no place is sacred. I go around the aisles to avoid contact. So we'll be in Walmart, and I've got the cart, and I'm like, oh, Satan's here. And then
I would totally do the same thing. You are not alone.
I do the same thing to those perfume ladies, and then when I forget and I space out and I walk automatically past them, I feel so bad because I'm gonna dehumanize them. I'm not gonna look at them in the eye.
You're reminders, just so much.
Another thing that's wrong with Walmart is they don't have graphic novels, and if they do, they're not as cheap as at InStockTrades.com, where you can get your collected editions from 30 to 60% off. They have their new releases up now that it's after noon. And I need to get that second library edition of Magic Order. So don't forget your 2% loyalty discount there at InStockTrades.com. The last Monday of every month, we give away a free $50 gift card courtesy of IST for IST. The gift card's good at IST because IST gave it to us. $50 or more in an order gets you free shipping in the United States. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Yeah.
Nice. And don't forget, now's the perfect time to get your compendiums because they have an extra discount.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, like I'm seeing The Joker by James Tinian. It is at 45% off right now.
Oh, that was actually a Joker series that I liked because it was mostly about Jim Gordon. Sales. Is there a compendium? Crossover Shonen showed you compendiums. You're right.
Yeah. Unwritten Compendium Volume 1. It is at 45% off. And Volume 2 is finally coming out soon.
Freddie, you're awesome. Let me switch to the. Let me get my Oh, I need to click off of this. Share. Said Belgian Ellen does not watch the Eurovision Song Festival. Axel's not happy about it. How dare you? It's a must for all Europeans. I do know it's really popular for Europeans. And Axel's all frosty about it. I don't blame him. Let's go to share screen. Okay, can you see this?
Yes.
Is it this doesn't help. It says invincible. Yeah, what? 60% off, 43% off.
No, it's nowhere near enough.
Oh no. I need my $50 back. Here's Animal Man though, friend of the show with Riley.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Yeah, Batman 66. I was just reading that last night. Curse Words, that's another book I don't like. Black Science I like though.
Oh, I need to buy that Batman Beyond one.
Too bad Kane's not here. She would promote the heck out of this. She loves Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I read the first one that came out.
And I know that actually, I like Ghost. I need to read that. I just now realized that this is primarily a European show. So this is not helping our cause to show them in stock trade stuff because there's not many. Ooh, Ghosted. That's really good. There's a lot of titles here that are great.
Well, if they wanted to order 20 compendiums to justify the shipping, now's the time.
Apologies to all of our European viewers. Yeah, that's on me. Because I just now figured it out. Okay. Oh, Jaggernaut from the Great White North. Welcome, Jag. In the U.S., Eurovision will be streaming on YouTube.
Cool.
Belgian Ellen makes her case. Why? Belgium always loses, and the Netherlands don't participate this year. Mm-hmm. And Axel's just kidding. I absolutely hate it. Okay. Fair enough. So yeah, compendiums are on sale for anybody that lives in the US and needs compendiums. Whoop, yeah, there we go. Yarnage, just when the drug subject issues came out with Harry and Speedy, were you getting them off the rack or did you already know about them before reading? The Speedy ones I definitely got off the rack. Was Harry Osborn the one that had the drug issues in Spider-Man, like 98, 99? Okay, yeah, I have those. I feel like I got them off the rack, but I definitely got the Green Lantern, Green Arrow ones. What up, Comics Guide?
Hello, everybody.
Oh, you sound like you're in a good mood. That's cool.
I've been super busy this morning, but yes, I'm in a good mood.
Hey now, Harvey. Welcome. AS, nice. Good to see you. Oh, he was a pill popper. Peace and love. Okay, Harry. I forgot about that. Good for you. Don't want you tying off and shooting up. Birdclay has been listening to a lot of Eurovision Nightcore remixes. Okay. What is Nightcore? Nightcore. I just learned what cottagecore was. So where are we with Nightcore? Does anybody know what Nightcore is? Bird of Clay? What?
No, Night Court.
Night Court, yeah. Our local main supermarket is currently getting new fridges and decided to rearrange the entire store in the process. That sucks. I totally feel your pain. Elon thinks, don't laugh at that ventriloquist. He's really good. How dare you? Yeah, we're all here. It's fun. Oh, basically just sped up, but that can add a lot. Nightcore. Sure, dude. Whatever. I don't know. Everything's happening so fast. A lot of it passes me by, admittedly.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you have kids. Your life just goes on fast forward.
Oh, and I know. And you're attuned to kid stuff more than adult stuff, right?
At
Like
this point,
you can speak Bluey you can speak Bluey like completely, but you don't know what Nightcore is.
I know what Night Court is.
Right. And you know what bedtime is for your daughter.
Yes. I miss Bull.
Golden Age of Nightcore was over a decade ago, though. The Golden Age of Nightcore. I don't know that I could have predicted I would say those words. Hey,
No.
have you heard that Golden Age of Nightcore was like 10 years ago? Just got to... Oh, is that a store? Anyone need anything? I didn't look for... Oh, darn it. I could have found the Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches.
Oh,
Damn it.
next time.
Yeah. I'm not going back to Walmart. I'd rather mail order those and have them arrive melted.
I had no luck. So I put the order in last night, and it did not show up this morning.
Oh,
They couldn't find it.
tragedy.
They couldn't find it. So I tragically had to waltz my way into a Walmart this morning, which the less time I can spend in a Walmart, the better for my mental health.
Sure.
I just
And
don't
did
like
you
that.
find it there?
No, they didn't have it either.
You know, well, I was just telling these guys in the green room that you have to go to Walmart's site, or I Googled it because I didn't find it in the cereal aisle. So I
Yeah.
Googled it, clicked on the Walmart link, and it was like in the back of the store on a small cereal display. I had to get an employee to help me find it. So I bet it's at your store, but if it wasn't for, I was thinking I could get it at Target, so I Googled it. And if it wasn't, and they had a map and everything, and I couldn't even follow the map. So fortunately, that employee was very helpful.
I did get a consolation prize. I got the Firecracker limited edition Oreo.
Oh, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I got that. But this wasn't even where the Oreos were at. It was on a display section somewhere
Same. That's same. That's where I found them. Because we talked about those last week, right?
else. Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Nightcore is when you speed up the tempo of the song, which usually makes the singing sound like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
And that's
Right.
something people look for? Okay.
Bruce Hornsby paved the way for Nightcore? What? How'd you pull that name? That's crazy. What?
That
What's
sounds
happening?
like an Always Sunny name. Bruce Hornsby.
Yeah. So let's see. I got Zatanna, the omnibus, yesterday, and I started it last night, and it's super great already. I need to. This would be a good Instagram post for me
Yeah.
to get me back into Instagram. I just never think of it. I should post daily. I certainly have enough crap going on in my life that's postable.
Yeah, and you have the trifecta for Zatanna. You have the poster behind you, the omnibus, and the figure.
Oh yeah. That would be a great Instagram post. Freddie, come here and run my life. You and James should be able to help me out. So what's for dinner, Lou? This is a Comic Salad podcast.
I am making red beans and rice right now.
Nice.
So I'm kind of in the middle. I'm in the middle of that. I just have to fire up a small little grill that we got, and I'm going to do some pork sausage on there, and I'll throw them into the red beans and rice at the end of the day.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, it's really good. Yeah, I like doing it. It's super easy recipe too, but it's good.
Nice. James reminding me I can post about the IV gun. Okay. I can go there. I think I'm for sure going to need a nap after this show. I'm consuming so much sugar. Maybe tomorrow I can go to the ER for the IV gun. I do need to help solve this. So yeah, I forgot about these prints behind me. They're awesome.
Yeah.
So, do we have any comic book and or food related news? IV gun, alien abduction, tomato. Are the extra issues that weren't in the Dini paperbacks and Bloodspell worth reading in the omnibus? That is a good question. I haven't gotten to them yet.
Fake comic fan.
I believe you're talking about Secrets of Sinister House 1, Infinite Halloween Special 1. This is Detective Comics. Yeah, wait. Was that Detective Comics run in anything but Detective Comics? It's the Paul Dini detective. Gee, I can't. Let me go. I'll take you on a journey.
Yeah, that should be in the Paul Dini omnibus.
The Paul Dini Batman omnibus?
Yeah.
But I don't think it's in the trade paperbacks. I don't remember reading.
No, I think the paperback was just 1 through 16.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, because I started reading the detective issues last night. I just saw the trades, and they don't have the detective comics. So those are actually several issues that are not in these books. Mystery, no detective. Oh, right. Oh no, he wrote detective. No. Okay. Yeah, so there's actually several issues that are in this omnibus, and I just read a good chunk of detective last night. Detective 824 and 833 and 834 and 843 to 844. So yeah, I will say I think they're worth. There's several stories that you haven't read before or read somewhere else. Probably I haven't read Detective by Paul Dini yet, so those stories are new to me. So the answer is yes, they're worth reading in the omnibus.
Oh, I'm gonna trigger everybody in the chat and in the show. I have been reading Time Traveler's Wife, a prose.
Oh.
Oh no,
That's how you're gonna trigger us?
You're stealing my bit.
scary,
It's my bit.
scary.
Wow, all those words being wordy.
Where are the pictures, Jess? Huh?
I don't know. What is this talk about alien abduction? What? Rick, you lost your mind? Something's happening here? What?
I've been reading a lot of time travel books. I also read How to Lose the Time War.
Oh, cool.
Oh, Comic Slayer, what up?
Ooh.
Good to see you. Really good to see you. How are you and your beautiful daughter doing? And your husband, who had a hand in baby making. The Time Traveler's Wife TV series. I saw the movie and I enjoyed it. Was that a Christopher Reeve thing? Time
What?
Traveler's
No,
Wife.
it's Eric Bana as Henry, the time traveler.
Eric Bana.
Yeah, and
In the
Rachel
movie?
McAdams. Yeah, in the movie.
Oh.
It's Rachel McAdams and Eric Bana, and the movie's great. I really love the movie. The TV show, the showrunner was Stephen Moffat, which is the most popular showrunner for Doctor Who.
Oh.
Did he?
And
Is he coming back? He's coming back for Who, right?
no, Russell T Davies is still the showrunner.
Okay. All right.
Mary M's here too. I heard Prose and was summoned.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy smoke, Freddie. Nice job.
I should hold him up more often then.
Years in, yeah. Bird of Clay recently read the Star Wars Episode 1 novel.
Why?
What is that, like Prose Jar Jar Binks? Defend yourself, Bird of Clay. What?
I read Force Awakens, the novelization. It's pretty good. It has more scenes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll check it out. I enjoyed Force Awakens for what it was. I thought it was pretty.
That was the first one of the
Mhm.
trilogy sequel.
Yes. the
I like
Disney
both.
trilogy.
Yeah, I like both. I like this number 7. I really like number 8.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I read that the reason, what's his name again? That
J.J. Abrams.
not a 9, but on 8. Who's the guy that
Oh, Ryan Johnson.
Ryan Johnson? Yeah, he wouldn't do number 9 because he didn't think it was worth all the hate he'd get on the internet.
And he was right. He's doing
Yeah.
the Knives Out movies, and he's doing really well for himself.
Yeah, good point.
It really wasn't worth it. It's not worth it. And then J.J.
What is it?
Abrams came back, and it was like, oh man, yeah, J.J. Abrams coming back for number 9. He's gonna really give us a good Star Wars movie. Oh no, this movie is terrible.
No, he threw away the good script we had that included a land war in Coruscant and just went back to the original plan, which at that point made no sense.
No, it makes no sense. You could find the original script online. I forgot who it was that was supposed to do it. Colin Trevorrow, I think it was the guy that was supposed to do it. You could find the original script online, and it's actually really good. But J.J. Abrams came in, and he's like, yeah, we're gonna bring back Palpatine because reasons, and
Just crossing out Snoke on his script and writing Palpatine.
there you go. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I shit on the Lucas stuff, the prequels, but at the very least, Lucas had a vision, and he more or less knew where he was gonna go when he started that trilogy, and that's what it has over the sequel trilogy, where the first movie is bad, the second movie is god awful, but that third prequel trilogy movie of George Lucas actually pretty good if you go back and watch it again. It's where he wanted to go from the beginning, but it's good. I actually really like it.
I I watched the Phantom edit, and I really enjoyed the first one that way. Like a
Mhm.
lot less Jar Jar, no midichlorians. Like it really it goes a lot smoother.
I would argue that the third prequel is still not good.
Oh, okay.
It's better in comparison to the other two, but it's the type of thing where I feel almost like it's a combination of nostalgia and like a kind of Stockholm syndrome, where like the first two were bad, that by the time you get to the third one, it's like this is not the worst thing I've ever seen, and therefore it's good. And a lot of people who do have it like in their higher, or like people who were pretty young when it came out, and so it has that nostalgic factor of like, this was so cool to see whenever I was a kid, and yeah, it was cool, but like the last time I rewatched the prequels, I was like, no, this is like, it's entertaining, but like none of it is good. And then you go like, if you are going in order and then you go to episode 4 after that, or even Rogue One, but let's say you go from 3 to 4, it's just night and day. Like you go from this just mess of effects and like not very good writing, not very good character, to like 4 and 5 being two of the best like sci-fi fantasy films of all time.
Yeah.
It's night and day.
Yeah.
I
really
also
I like
don't- I didn't have any hope that Colin Trevorrow would have done well with episode 9, so I think either way we would have gotten something that was pretty shit for that movie.
Those Jurassic World movies are a guilty pleasure of mine. They're not good. They are not good, but I think they're fun, and my wife and I watch them over and over frequently.
Still
So-
haven't seen any of those.
They're okay for what they are.
I also still haven't watched Titanic.
The time's passed on that one. I
Yeah.
think we already know everything.
I know how it ends. It's spoiled. So
Scientifically speaking, he could have gotten on that piece of wood.
I have heard that. I have seen the scene that you're talking about. Yeah.
But I think that there is a bit of a nostalgia there. You're right. I think on that, Riley, because I like the ending. I like the final movie of the original trilogy, because I'm like, oh, we're finally here. We get Anakin versus Obi-Wan. We're getting him turning into Darth Vader. We figure out what happened with all these characters. Da, 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 da. Clone Wars, the movie, is god awful.
Yeah.
It is unforgivable. I have heard the TV series helps.
Oh, the TV series is amazing.
Yeah, I've heard. And I've heard that they flesh out a lot of the characters, and even some of the side clone characters. You're like, wow, these are actually fully fleshed out individuals.
All of them. You start feeling bad for even the deformed clones.
Yeah.
That's how good it is.
Yeah, I've heard I need to watch that. But that I wouldn't. Oh God, no.
What's the name of the other animated show?
Oh, there's a few of them.
Well, just the one you sent me. You sent
the
me
main ones are the Clone Wars and Rebels.
Rebels.
There's like several that are kind of just like spin-offs of one or the other.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's
Well-
Bad Batch, which is amazing. Maul just finished the first season, and it was so effing good.
Is it good?
Yeah, the art style. Oh, Lou, you're gonna love the art style. Like it looks like a painting in the background.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Chris Chats Comics agrees with you. What if I hate Darth Maul? Will I still enjoy it?
I think you'll like Darth Maul once you watch those episodes that I sent you, because a lot of as I sent you a list so you can watch Ahsoka and appreciate Mandalorian more. But to appreciate both of them, you need to know a lot of Maul lore, because it gets all tied in with Mandalore.
Okay. I know exactly where your spreadsheet is
Yeah,
and has been for the past 4 years.
yeah, but I'm not adding the Maul show on top of it. It's like if you want to watch it, like it's really good, but it won't like make either show better.
Because the last thing I remember about Darth Maul is that he gets cut in half, and then they bring him back, and he's got like spider legs or something.
Yeah,
like that.
his first appearance, he comes back with spider legs. Then he goes to a witch who gives him regular legs.
Oh.
And well, semi-regular legs, and now he has regular legs.
Okay, and they explain how.
Yeah, they explain basically all of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and Freddie Prinze Jr. has an incredible rant about it, about how Maul is the loser of the Star Wars. Like he keeps trying, but he knows he's always gonna lose. Like he's Sisyphus pushing the boulder is how he described it, and it's perfect.
He's Charlie Brown trying to kick the football.
Yeah, he's Charlie Brown. He's Sisyphus. He's all
Darth Charlie Brown. Wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's one of those things. So I've got 2 months left on this medical leave, and I'm like, oh yeah, I should probably catch up on a bunch of stuff. I know I need to watch Arcane. That's on my list to watch.
Oh yeah,
because I've got a lot of free time right now, so I'm trying to get a lot of stuff taken care of and watched before I go back to work. So I'm gonna try to add some of that Star Wars stuff onto my list.
Have you seen all of Andor?
I haven't seen any of Andor. I have the first season. I'm waiting for the second season to come out on DVD.
Oh, on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
My best experience last year watching television was watching all of Andor and then immediately watching Rogue One.
Yeah.
I was so happy, even though, planets destroyed, et cetera, die. Andor's right next to Watchmen as the best TV superhero thing, science fiction thingy.
I keep hearing that. I keep hearing Andor is fantastic, and it just smooths right into Rogue One perfectly, and it's sadly very relevant, is what I keep hearing about what's going on.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the misfortune that I've seen all of Rebels, so I know where Gilroy stole a lot of his plot points, and and even the Mon Mothma speech, we get a snippet of it in Rebels, so he just fleshed it out.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, here's Matt Miranda. What up, buddy? Good to have you.
So, man,
good to have you.
Yeah.
That show was just, you know how much you and I loved Watchmen, Lou.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for me to put it up there with Watchmen, yeah. And I know people say the first 2 episodes are boring.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. For me, this is just me. I would not have enjoyed it as much without those first 2 episodes because they gave me context for what happens for the rest of the series.
Interesting.
Andor. You're talking about Andor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Season 1.
People say the first 2 episodes, you don't need them. You can just drop right in on episode 3.
Yeah, I think so, because it has like the recap.
Yeah.
Well, hey man, I think also we live in a generation where people just can't wait for story buildup. They just want to give me the action moments, give me the big moment. Nobody wants to wait for any of the build up. I'm kind of seeing a lot of that right now with The Boys, where this season has been a lot of build up towards these last few episodes. I think we get 7 tomorrow and 8 next week, and that's the end of The Boys. I'm like, you guys, you got to give it some time to actually build the story up to a finale, because. But then again, I see idiots online that are like, man, I feel really bad for Homelander. He's really guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know, because like season 4 was pretty crap compared to the first 3. So going into
season
5,
4 was rough. I'm with you. No, season 4 was rough.
I was not going into 5 expecting anything I literally have just been watching season 5 as like, I'm 4 seasons deep in this. I gotta finish it. And I did watch Gen V also, both seasons of that. Which it was funny when like they announced that Gen V wouldn't have a season 3, and I was like, well, duh. Who thought there was?
Season 4 was rough. I'm really enjoying season 5. I think the last episode of season 5, last week's episode, was probably the best one in a while. It was really good because everything culminated into that final moment that, if you know basic storytelling, you know kind of, okay, obviously this beat has to happen to kind of build dramatic tension for the last 2 episodes. So I was expecting it, which makes me believe that I think tomorrow's episode will be it's going to be the penultimate episode. It'll be the Ozymandias of Breaking Bad, where it's like the story is pretty much going to be wrapped up except 1 or 2 things, and then we get the last 2 or 3 strands. If they do it right, we get the last 2 or 3 strands of the remaining story the following week.
but then we get the whole prequel spin-off Vought series.
I think it was really smart of them because I think Jensen Ackles is probably the best thing on the show right now, outside of Homelander, as Soldier Boy. He is a horrible person, but
He's a way more interesting.
he's
horrible
fun to
person
watch.
than There is.
He is. He's way more interesting.
I've gotten to the point where like Homelander is just so stupid, and I hate watching him every week. I'm like, he doesn't even know how to be a good supervillain. He just knows how to be a whiny baby with superpowers.
but that's the character.
Exactly, but I'm like tired of it. I'm like I'm tired of this, Grandpa. So many years of this bullshit character. Like I don't care anymore. Just kill him.
Yeah.
Just kill him. It's fine.
You can also kind of tell that the writers' room went, okay, we've got Jensen Ackles. He's gonna have his own spinoff of the Boys show.
Yeah.
We kind of have to soften him up just a little bit to make him likable
Yeah.
to the general audience. Not that he's a good person, because he's not. He's a terrible person in the show, but they soften him up just a smidge, so it's like, okay, we can actually do a show and people won't go, why do I want to watch a show of this asshole for
Right.
3 seasons?
Yeah, no, I totally agree with that. I'm just so tired of Homelander. Like I had some friends over yesterday or Sunday, and one of the last like closing notes of the night was something about the boys, and like one of the other guys was in the same boat as me, and he's like, I'm just, so ready for this shit to end. And as everyone's walking out the door, I was like, it's just 2 more episodes, man. That's it. We're almost here. We're almost done.
Well, dude, I've seen people online going, man, it'd be awesome if Homelander wins. I'm like, no, it wouldn't, because that's horrible storytelling. No, that doesn't sound great at all. And to be honest, the most obvious ending of this, if you go by the character and everybody's kind of predicting this, so I don't think it'll be that much of a split. But the most obvious ending for a character like Homelander is you don't kill him. You just make him human and let him spend the rest of his life as human.
So this doesn't follow the books at all?
No, not at all. They dropped the books after like the first season.
Okay.
That's interesting.
I really need to see this.
You want to give him the Fire Lord Ozai treatment.
Well, 100%. Yeah, because if you think about it, his character is all about, I'm a god, I'm super powerful, everybody's beneath me, they're super weak, blah, 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 blah. So what do you do? Okay, you kill him, whatever. It's far more interesting to turn him human.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he's like, oh no, I'm beneath everyone else.
Yeah.
So they should I think in true boys fashion, what they should wind up doing is taking his powers away and then making him physically small and then like sticking him somewhere the sun don't shine or something. Because there's so many characters with like, magic butts and magic balls and stuff. You can just torture him with one of them and then be like, you never get any breast milk for the rest of your life. Oh no.
I've realized Jess hasn't seen the show, so he has no context for
Or
that.
What's
well,
that?
they could have his son eat him. That would be a perfect ending.
That's weird.
I think that would be great.
It's yeah, I am looking forward to the finale. I'm looking forward to seeing how it ends. I'm curious if they stick close to so you've read the comics, right, Jess? The Boys?
Oh yeah, not for a while, but I definitely did.
So everybody here has read The Boys, right? Or more or less knows the ending?
No, I've only read the beginning.
Okay, but you guys know the ending.
I can't. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Okay. I'm curious if they stick with the pretty much everybody is dead ending of the comics, with the exception of Huey, or if they let a few characters off the hook and a handful of them are still alive at the end of this. So we'll see.
So there are characters like Huey that exist in this thing, to try and be watch the heroes and keep them in line, or is it more the heroes just go crazy without anybody watching over them?
It started out as kind of skewering the current comic book movie trends and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And it has gradually, and not in a subtle way, has become social commentary of our current political climate.
Oh,
And it is not subtle at all.
No.
It really isn't. And Eric Kripke has gone on record as saying, "Yeah, we wrote this season like about
Like
a
3
year
years
ago.
ago. No,
Was
it's
it
a
2 or
bit
3
more.
years ago?
Yeah.
And he's like, we had no fucking clue that we would get this close to what is going on right now in our current political climate.
Mm.
I mean, we usually don't talk about this, but you can't avoid it with this series.
Last week they had the golden statue of Homelander, and then
Yeah.
this week there was an actual golden statue.
Yeah. So it's that close. It's pretty creepy.
Yeah.
Like they introduced a golden statue of Homelander last week, and then we introduced a golden statue of our asshole this past week as well. So
We did. Oh, I don't
Yeah.
follow the news at all.
please don't. It's not
Okay.
worth it.
It was
All
just funny to see the images side by side, though. That's the
Yeah.
other thing.
It's pretty creepy how close they've gotten it right. Like it's almost week for week. Something
Yeah.
happens on the boys, and then sure enough, something happens in real life that is pretty spot on to it.
Hmm.
Daredevil also had like a similar thing going on for a while.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. But dude, but the show's good. I recommend you watch it, Jess. I think you'll enjoy it. It's worth sticking around for. Season 4, I agree with Riley, is probably the weakest season, but power through it or kind of just get a little bit of a recap for what happens and then jump into season 5, because I've been enjoying season 5 a lot and I'm excited to see how it ends.
How many episodes are there typically?
I think it's 8.
Yeah,
18 episodes, seasons.
yeah.
I really want to see Penguin, but to see Penguin, I want to revisit the Batman, the Pattinson movie.
Oh, dude, yeah. You need to watch Penguin. Penguin's fantastic.
And it's just 8 episodes, right?
Mhm. But
Yeah.
it's worth your time. It's totally worth your time. It's also got an ending that is just hauntingly creepy, man.
Penguin.
Yeah, it's got an ending that is really dark.
Oh, good. Okay. Marcelo did not care for The Boys, I guess. I only watched the first season, but didn't care for it. Felt like it really wanted to be about superheroes and not a parody of it.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen it, so.
There's a certain subculture online that loves Homelander, and fans have come up to Anthony Starr, the actor who plays Homelander, like, dude, I love Homelander. You're like awesome and stuff. And Anthony Starr's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, it's the opposite of what the Cersei actress got.
Yeah, she got it bad.
Oh, they didn't care for her. So
No,
she-
they literally go up to her like if she was the character and be like, oh, like insulting her, and she'd be like, whoa, like I'm an actress, I'm a person.
yeah, Lena Headley.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've talked about this movie before, Lou. And I'll watch it again. Gunpowder Milkshake on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
She's in that. Lena Headley's in it. Michelle Yeoh,
Mm-hmm.
Carla Gugino.
Gugino?
Yeah. What is it? Gugino.
Like, yeah, Gugino. Something
Gugino.
around
Mm-hmm.
She's
And Karen Gillan, right?
Karen Gillan. Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm missing. Cheekbones. Angela Bassett.
Ah.
It's yeah, I love that movie. So it's like an all women cast just kicking major super butt. I'll watch that again and review. We can review it together. But my review will just be, I really liked it. It kicked ass. Lou's going to be, well, in the second act and the first part of the third act. I'm like, there are acts? What happened?
Joey Richards says, Jess, you will love Sophia Falcone in The Penguin. Look,
Yeah.
I have dated my own personal Sophia Falcone in my life, and it's fun for a while. And then you realize I have fucked up my life really badly. I
I would fight Batman for that woman. She's amazingly hot in that series. She's gorgeous.
And Joey also agreed with us about Watchmen, and so does Matt Miranda.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I need to watch Battinson and then see Penguin. Yeah, I'm up for it. And hopefully my grip for my Switch comes in soon,
Nice.
so I can play games on the Switch again. Because all I can find are the blue and red controls. I can't find the grip that helps you, keeps them stable. I found everything else. I found the box. It didn't have the grip in it. Making a video for DC poll. Are you asking me or one of us? And is that the reprint or your most wanted?
I think the most wanted is the current one.
Oh, okay. I think I have. I feel like that. There's a show, results show. Okay, on the 27th. I just have results show. I don't know what the results are. Supposed to be. I don't even. Yeah, I don't know what the poll is.
Yeah, it's my most wanted DC Omnis.
Okay. That would be, that'd be a good video to make. We have, it's like 2 weeks away. When did the show where they announced it happen?
James just put it.
For VFC third annual Tiger Eyes Most Wanted New DC Omnibus poll ends. It ends May 17th, which is this coming Sunday. But I'm not on the results show. Isn't for 10 days later. Well, they have to compile it and stuff. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I voted like half of my stuff was all Hellblazer.
Really?
Oh, for Omnis?
Yeah.
I mean, how many Omnis would it take?
I don't agree with the mapping that they gave it. I think Peter came up with it.
Mm-hmm.
But the way that they had it, it would be there's 4 right now, and I think it would be 8 to cover.
Okay.
That's just for the original 300 issue series, ending with the Peter Milligan run. But then there's also, I think they also added like New 52 series and then the subsequent stuff.
It's like somebody spit in your coffee, Jess.
Oh, the New 52 run was so awful.
He didn't smoke in that.
Sorry?
He didn't smoke in that, right?
I don't know.
I think you're right. Yeah, he didn't smoke. He was doing it with everybody and everything, which if that's part of the plot, that's fine. But I don't know. That was just a mishmash of not Hellblazer kind of stuff. And then what followed up wasn't good either. It didn't get good until Cy Spurrier started writing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
the
Tom
stuff,
Taylor.
the stuff between the New 52 Constantine and the Sandman universe Cy Spurrier series,
Yeah.
I thought the stuff in between was fine, but it was like it might have been similar to what I said about the Star Wars prequels, where it was like just in comparison to Constantine, I was like, oh, this is much better.
Oh, okay.
And then when you get to the Spurrier stuff, that's where it's like, okay, now this feels like classic Hellblazer again.
Mm-hmm. So what stuff is that? I'm bashing it, but I can't remember what it is.
There was I think during the DCU, like YOU period, they had a year-long series. And then there was something else after that one, if I'm not mistaken. It was a somewhat shorter. So I think there was 2 titles, and then I can look it up instead of guessing.
Did Convergence lead into the DCU? Did it
Yeah.
create? Yeah, I didn't really pay that much attention. It seemed fairly short-lived.
It was basically the last year of the New 52.
Okay.
You said 8 omnibuses, Riley?
Yeah, that's how they have it mapped out for the original 300 issue series.
Okay.
So just 4 more.
You think we'll get them? They'll finish it out?
I think so, and I think that because they started with the big one, they started off with Garth Ennis, and then they went back to the beginning and they did 2 volumes for Jamie Delano. And when they announced the next one's coming out somewhat soon, the Paul Jenkins omnibus, that's where I was like, okay, I think that they're committed to doing all of them. And from there, you have some big writers like Ellis and Azzarello and Carey, and then Milligan, who did the last chunk. So I think like there's enough there that it would really be worth them doing that. But and then you have a lot of smaller, not as well known ones as well in between. So I don't know personally, how exactly they'll break it up. If they go along with how they've been doing it, where it's like per creator, then they might do some like smaller or like deluxe edition sized things.
But I mean, Milligan was on that book for a while too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had a story in issue 250 and then he went all the way to the end.
Wow. Okay. What was it? 300 issues, Jess?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 50. So that'll be one omnibus in and of itself. Okay.
Yeah, at least if they wanted to, they could probably split that into 2 because I think it was 50 issues plus at least an annual. I think.
Okay.
So there's a lot,
And they need a place to put like the books, like all his engines and stuff like that.
a lot of those fit with a lot of those like miniseries and graphic novels will fit with because it's the same writers. Like a lot of them were by Joey Delano, so some of that stuff is already in those omnis. But yeah, I think that overall they're gonna work it out pretty well.
Like, where are they putting things like issue 27, which is a completely different creator?
Issue 27, I think they still put in the Delano omnibus.
Okay.
Because they put the like Grant Morrison issues in the Delano.
Okay.
So yeah, Morrison was 25 and 26, Gaiman was 27, and then John Smith was issue 51. So I think all of those were
John Smith.
Yeah.
What kind of name is that? Come on, man. His parents could have done a little bit better than that.
That's Doctor Who's anonymous name, John Smith.
I am John Smith. Okay, dude. Is that your sister Jane Doe there? What's happening here?
So the first, because the first one they put out was Garth Ennis, and it skipped issues to just have Ennis's material.
Right.
And then they put out Jamie Delano 1, and that one has the first 22 issues plus the first annual Swamp Thing 65 to 77 and Sandman 3. And then the second Jamie Delano has issues 23 through 40, 84, and 250, plus the Horrorist 1 and 2, Bad Blood 1 through 4, and Vertigo's Files, Hellblazer #1. So the next volume, then where is it? Paul Jenkins has issues 51 and 85 through 128 and material from 250. Vertigo Winter's Edge 1 and Hellblazer Books of Magic 1 and 2. So that issue number 51 is the one by John Smith. So just to say, and then 85 through 88 are written by Eddie Campbell. So they have a bunch of material that's not by Jenkins put in there because it's the best place to put that material. So while the books are being labeled as by Paul Jenkins, by Jamie Delano, they are putting that material in there. So we do, if you were to
Good.
buy the Omnis, you are still getting those issues.
I have I have all. I'm like Doc Elevator. I have 1 through 14 of the chunky trades, but then I have. If anybody's, I don't have the others, so it wouldn't be very picture perfect because it goes matching spines 1 through 14, and then it's just a mishmash of Vertigo spines, and so I have 1 through 300, but I would be up for upgrading from these trade paperbacks to.
I was selling off the paperbacks batch by batch, like as things were getting announced, and then when everything got stolen, I think by the end of it, I only had like the last few were left behind. I just wound up dropping those off at half price because I was like, I'm not going to be able to track down all of those paperbacks again, and I'll just wait for an omnibus.
Well, I mean, do you remember what the Fables trades were like? They were a mess. And as far as like on the spine, they all looked completely different. There was nothing that was that was
Fables?
yeah, the original
trade?
Fables trades. Yeah, they were coming out. They all looked. All the spines were completely different.
It had wraparound artwork though, I think
Yeah.
as well. Which I'm hoping that they'll do omnis for that because otherwise I have to track down the hardcovers again.
Well, they were supposed to.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and then get compendiums instead.
Omar and I told who's the artist for all
Wait.
of that?
I forgot.
Was it Lila Sturgis?
No, it was a guy that this was funny and sad at the same time. We're talking Fables, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna lose you probably. I need to set up my. Oh no, Bill Willingham wrote it, but who was the freaking artist?
Fables was.
Mark Buckingham.
Thank you.
That's it.
Fables was one of those series, man, where I think it got up to issue 70, and it felt like, okay, this is a great ending for the series. And then it kept going. And then the Mr. Dark stuff, and I was like, this Mr. Dark stuff is just not hitting. It's not good. But I heard it comes back really strong with after. I think it's like Kids in Toyland or something like that was the arc that I read after that. That was pretty good.
We were at Baltimore Con like in 2017 or 18, Omar and I, and they had just announced an omnibus, I think, for Fables. And
You there?
No, I think you got stuck.
sorry, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Sorry. We told Mark Buckingham about the omnibus, and he was all excited. And I think Omar got pictures with him and talked with him, and then never showed up.
Yeah.
So he and I felt bad for a while. Oh, was it the Absolute? It was the Absolute that got
That was what
canceled.
they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Marcelo. Yeah, it's mysterious because I keep losing internet in there, and it's like 10 feet away from my router. Stupid house.
So I looked at, all right, so there was the New 52 Constantine series, and that one was Jeff Lemire and Ray Fox. Lemire left after 3 issues.
Yeah, that tracks.
And then that lasted until issue 23, and it would come back as Constantine the Hellblazer, co-written by Ming Doyle and James Tynion IV, with art by Riley Rosmo.
Okay.
And that was, I believe, that was a series that pushed more into his like sexuality because I think he had a boyfriend by the end of that one.
Okay, cool.
And then next was whenever they did the Rebirth relaunch, we had Hellblazer Rebirth, which was by Simon Oliver, who had previously written the Chaz the Knowledge miniseries, and then I think the latter half of that series might have been written by Tim Seeley.
I like that series.
Yeah, so the latter half of that one was by Tim Seeley. That was just called The Hellblazer. And then after that, you get the 2019 relaunch as part of the Sandman Universe line with
Mhm.
Simon Spurrier.
And you have raved about that series for a while, right? You liked it, right, Jess?
Oh, I loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've read most of that one, and yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah,
'Cause I
he's
think
written.
I read the 12 issues, but I didn't read the Dead in America series that came after it.
It's good too. It's like really good. That's,
Yeah.
I feel like that's a return to the Hellblazer we know.
Yeah. Jarna has asked a few questions. One of them is to Riley, but I was looking for the answer. It's, do you know who has the rights to print Will Eisner's Spirit right now?
don't-
Dynamite had it, then it went to IDW. I'm not sure if they have it, but they did print, like Image printed recently the Darwin Cook's The Complete Spirit Connoisseur Edition. So I don't know if it's at Image or if it's still at IDW.
Yeah, that's,
And I have not read Ben 10. I've just watched the OG show.
Yarny with a bunch of off-topic questions.
And there was also one a long time ago that was like, if I collect DC Finest, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
have not.
That's actually a good question.
Yeah.
DC Finest?
No, I haven't yet. I want to get the Batgirl one and maybe the Demon. I'm thinking about it.
Mm.
I'm dying for somebody to use Etrigan in some way, shape, or form because it seems like nobody. I get that it's a pain in the ass having to write the dialogue. But man, if somebody could do a great Etrigan story, I think it'd be a lot of fun. The last good one we got was Demon Knights, right? That was the
Mm.
last time we had
That
a
was early New 52,
yeah,
yeah.
that was one of the first, or that was one of the debut titles.
Yeah, I think that was the last time we got a good Etrigan. And then he popped up briefly in God, what was that book we all friggin' hated?
Don't say it. Don't say it.
No, yeah, don't mention it.
Don't say it. We
Where
were
he was a
supposed to do a
rapper.
radio show on it.
Well, he was a rapper, yeah. And,
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, I bought the Dwayne McDuffie DC book a few years ago, and it had like a really good chunk of Etrigan.
Oh, cool.
What book was this?
The Dwayne McDuffie DC collection. I can't remember what. Like, the
Oh,
exact
okay.
title. Yeah, it had a bunch of random stuff that he did.
Oh, okay. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. What? Etrigan. Oh, Belgian Ellen. It's a something for Belgian Ellen. Belgian Ellen, are you still in the chat? I have something to say to you.
Oh,
No, it's fine. I do have something to. Hey, you're not the judge of what's the topic, darn it. We are.
yeah.
I think we're off topic because we've been going for an hour without talking about food.
Yeah.
Oh, Belgian Ellen is here. Hey, I have to. I think I owe you a bit of an apology regarding Bronze Age House of Mystery and House of Secrets. I think I probably told you that it was just kind of middling and not really that scary and stuff. I went through those Bronze Age books and read a bunch of stories in there. Those are great. I recommend those to everyone. They had so many good creators, so many great artists, such great writing. If I kept you from getting those books, I apologize. You definitely would like them. And that's for everybody here, even Yarne, this is me being off topic for Yarne.
Oh, I also have an apology, but this one's for you, Jess.
Oh,
'Cause last week I said that I had to buy a book that I thought I owned. Turns out I already did. I just couldn't find it through my IST orders, my Tales of Wonder, or my DCBS. So I have no idea where I bought it from, but it is here. It is Spider-Boy Volume 3, which this is your copy, Jess. Look at that. Now you'll own Volumes 3 and 4. Don't you want to buy Volume 1 and 2 now?
Yeah, if you're purposely sending that to me, you're gonna
No. Literally, I went through all my receipts. I searched for it on every email that I buy stuff from, and I couldn't find Volume 3. And so I was like, okay, I'll buy it. And I was doing inventory for stuff to sell, and then this just randomly stuck between stuff.
Well, I'm gonna have to go through the trash. I mean, my book stack. To find Spider-Boy 4.
Whoa, hold on. What's wrong with Spider-Boy Volume 3?
Well, he sends me these paper. He
I-
does this on purpose. This
No.
is like a game
I
he plays.
accidentally, in my DCBS, like when you order from IST 2 books, they will email you and they'll ask you, hey, did you mean to do that?
Yeah.
DCBS did not do that when I accidentally put 2 of them, two Volume 4s. And I was like, okay, I guess I got 2.
Yeah, so he sends me Spider-Boy 4 in an effort to get me to buy Spider-Boy 1 through 3.
1 through 2 now, though.
There you go.
Yeah, see, this is the game he plays. He's trying to get back at me because of Omnidog recommendations, and so now he's trying to get me to buy books.
I have a whole shelf of Usagi. I have a plushie, and I have 2 action figures because of you, Jess.
And now I need you to organize my Usagi.
Yeah.
I will say, close to 10 years I've known Jess, I've only gotten like 1 or 2 recommendations where I was like, oh man, 99, you're batting 99%, man.
I remember Reptile was the one you hated the most.
That was a rough one. Yeah, I did not.
And of course, everybody loves T-Dragon. That's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
your best recommendation.
Well, that's from that's from Kristen.
No, I was just trying to tease and see if she's still around.
Oh, she's in there. Yeah, that was my best recommendation. Right.
I jammed you up for years on Red Hood and the Outlaws because like, oh god, it can't be good. But that second half,
The Rebirth one.
yes, is actually really good.
Yeah, the Rebirth. I haven't even read the New 52 Red Hood, but the Rebirth ones. Here she is. She's
They're
still
good.
listening. The Rebirth. The first 3 trades of that with the Outlaws.
Mm-hmm.
I highly recommend that. Then I think the Outlaws leave, and it's not as interesting as when the Outlaws were with him.
It's just Red Hood.
Yeah, it's much more fun with the Outlaws.
They have tried for years. I think they have tried for years and years to kind of make Jason Todd a Red Hood like a really ongoing thing. And I don't know if it's really stuck with a lot of comic fans because it seems like they start runs with them and then they just either get canceled or kind of peter off. And like, I don't know. Wasn't there a while ago that they tried to make him non-violent too, where he's like, he doesn't have guns or whatever. He wasn't shooting guns.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too, but I don't remember. I mean, I only remember that. I don't think I read those books.
Yeah, he's always kind of struck me as like a Boba Fett, where it's like, oh, Boba Fett's got a badass armor. Not really much else going on with Boba Fett,
He's got a dad bod. Let him be.
Oh yeah, ooh, yeah. And then they tried to give him his own Disney Plus show, and everybody
And it
went,
was great.
I loved it.
It was fun.
Nobody else did.
I didn't like it. I
know.
You don't have to like everything. Don't apologize, Lou.
didn't like it. I think that was Robert Rodriguez, right?
Robert
He
Rodriguez.
was the showrunner for the whole thing. Yeah. All I remember from that series is the one dude that did the unnecessary spin to shoot.
Oh yeah.
That's all I remember from that. And Dad bod Boba Fett. Yeah, I remember.
I love those complaints about spinning because I'm like, the Jedi do it all the time.
That's true.
And I'm not gonna spoiler who, but somebody appears at the end of the first season of Maul, and people are complaining online like, "Oh, he's just whacking. He's not doing anything." I'm like, "Yeah, that's his character." But everybody else does spins. That's fine.
Oh man.
Wait, is Maul's animated? Or is it okay? Belgian Ellen's already okay. Good. Pre-ordered House of Secrets. I said it already. Okay, I'm just reiterating it. Wait. And Matthew had an interesting thing for the chat and for us. I'm curious for everyone here. How far back do you enjoy comics, and the reasons why? Like early 40s, even farther back, only modern? That's a good question.
I only enjoy comics from the previous 5 years, and that's a sliding scale. So
Yeah.
once something becomes more than 5 years old, I throw it out.
Mm,
Yeah,
It's all trash.
I can see that behind you.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
you weren't robbed. You were just throwing it out, and you were trying to figure out.
it actually happened. All of my classic stuff had to go.
Yeah.
How can I get rid of this and file a police report to get some money out of it?
They were helping you out. They were helping you curate.
I'm sorry, man. I know that was a painful thing. I apologize.
It still sucks, bro. I'm still
I'm
like,
sorry.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm like, my birthday's coming up in July. I'm gonna give everyone my list of stolen books and be like, if you want me a gift, here's the
But you-
list.
You have gotten a lot of love from the community. From what I've heard, a lot of people have said
Yeah.
you replaced a lot of stuff.
I-
So that's really cool.
I did. I think had about close to 30 books that were sent my way, and I've bought a bunch of stuff as well. Excuse me, over the past several months. So slowly replacing, and it kind of put the perspective of like which titles
Yeah.
are like more important to me, because they're the ones that I'm trying to collect first. And I noted that a lot of the stuff that I really wanted to start with is like early modern age, like 80s 85 and onward, like DC stuff.
Okay.
Like early Vertigo or like pre-Vertigo titles that would turn into Vertigo. Like those were the types of ones that I was like, I need to get all my Doom Patrols, my Swamp Things, all that stuff back. So I'm slowly working on that, but it's tough because it's like, you already have bills, and then it's like I'm trying to keep up with recent books, and then on top of that I'm like trying to buy these other ones, and it makes me nervous because I'm like, I don't know what's gonna, like, next week if something that I really want is all of a sudden going to be gone.
Mhm.
And like, just the nature of reprints, it doesn't happen as much sometimes, so it's really sucked. And so the help that I did get really, really, really did help to start off this whole re-journey in the right direction, I guess.
What would you say is the book you want most to find? What's like the whale of your collection that you're looking to replace?
The one thing that, and we've talked about this one already, that I know would like be a veritable actual whale to track down would be that Plastic Man Kyle Baker.
Oh yeah.
But I haven't looked because I've been so like scared about finding out how many of the books that I want to replace are actually like super hard to find. So
Yeah.
that's the one book right now that's like the most secondhand valuable, like on like markets like eBay, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Plastic Man. And then below that, the only other one that I've really looked at is just a few that are not that bad, like Bronze Age Doom Patrol. I've seen going for like $150 when it has $100 cover price, I believe.
That's not terrible.
It's not terrible. I don't care enough about that book to like overspend on it, so I'm waiting for either a reprint or I just find a good price on it. And then there's a Swamp Thing oversized hardcover. I think it's like Terror of the Swamp Thing. It was one of those compilation books from late New 52 era, or like maybe Rebirth era, where they pulled those from. That one's a little more expensive than cover price, but not much. It was an oversized hardcover. I think it was like a $30 book, and it goes for like 40, 50. and then there's a Grant Morrison collection that was from Vertigo, Sebastian O and the Mystery Play. There's a hardcover that has both of those stories in it, and that one's like a $25 hardcover, but it goes for like 50 to 70.
Okay.
So those are just a few that I've noted. It might be Roots of Terror, yeah, I think so. So those are like the ones that I know are harder to find ones right now. But I haven't looked through everything. Like I know Hulk Dogs of War is one that goes over cover. I'm not 100% sure because I've been afraid to look, but like I need to replace all of my Marvel Cosmic, like all of the Infinity stuff and all of the like Annihilation. Yeah. So I'm sure at least some of those are pretty pricey. So there's all of that. I don't know. There's a lot. I'm so glad that I do still have all of my X-Men, all of my Spider-Man, all of my Batman, because some of those would have been really tough to replace.
Spider-Man stuff alone would have been difficult.
Yeah, and a lot of X-Men stuff. All those 1 through 5 of Uncanny are out of print.
Yeah, although that and Spider-Man would probably be more of like a waiting game than anything.
Yeah.
Oh, for them to reprint?
Yeah.
Yeah, those I feel like are pretty evergreen. It's just a matter of time between printings.
Yeah, like 5 or 6 years, and
I'm just looking up Plastic Man.
Oh, I looked it up. It's
but
I
okay.
think for deluxe,
I think like $300-$400 or something.
No, 200.
When I was looking, it was like 3 or 4.
Yeah, sold is a lot. I'm sorry to say.
Yeah.
What was the original question? It was how far back do you go with comics?
What? Let's see.
If you want to get on topic, sure.
Isn't that what it was? Something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's right
How
here.
far back do you read?
Oh man, so
I tried reading those Golden Age Superman comics. At one point, I couldn't get through them. It's not for me. Probably the 70s. 70s is about as far as I go.
Okay. Yes, same for me. Like 70s and early 80s. Like, and then when I read them, I kind of feel guilty because I'm ignoring a lot of the captions because it's just repeating what's on the panel.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah, and a lot of those earlier, like pre-modern era, especially, there's a lot of like descriptive and expositionary captions that going through into the modern era, like, you know, post-crisis, you don't get that nearly as much. It's like just basically the writers knowing that at that time readers are not picking up every single issue.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you have to explain everything again every single time. So like reading it as a modern reader, like I will like glance over a lot of those things because it is just repetitive information that we don't necessarily need unless I was reading the issues like with a month in between, like I was spacing it out like that. That's the only reason I could see legitimately eating it. But I think I agree. Like I haven't read any Golden Age superhero stuff that I've really enjoyed. But Golden, like around that time, around the Golden Age of comics, like other types of books, classic like comic strips and stuff like that still are pretty enjoyable. And then I think I've read a couple of like European things around that time as well that are good. But early superhero comics are rough from around that time.
Well, it was the Jim Shooter era, right? Everybody's comic is somebody's first comic.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think it was like a Stan Lee mandate that the first page had to be like a recap.
Yeah.
But I've been generally surprised by reading some 90s stuff. Like I said, the Dwayne McDuffie book
Mm.
and the Milestone books especially have been like really pleasant. Like, you know, I think at 90s comics and I think, oh, pouches, spikes, edgy. And then I'm reading them and I'm like, oh no, these are like really good social commentary books.
Okay, I'm going up to the kitchen so we can start the real part of the show.
The party
Nice.
begins now.
Yeah, with food news and taste tests.
Let
So
me get
this is the part where Riley really shines.
my Usagi bag.
Yeah. Oh, I just got a note that upper management isn't happy with all this stuff that I have in the house.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Okay. That's too bad.
I guess you got to eat it.
Yeah. That's what she says. It all has to be consumed by the time she gets back.
When's she back?
5:30. 2 hours. Challenge accepted.
Jess is going to get a tummy ache.
Yes, it just is. Not only did I had to go back and ask for help on this, but I did because I did find this.
Oh.
Here, I'll pour you some, Lou. And I
hate to-
also found even better super stuffed Pop-Tarts.
I'm so
That's a-
excited. Those.
I'm gonna have one raw. There's one for the toaster, and then there's one in the freezer.
That's a thing. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's actually a couple flavors. This is molten lava chocolate,
Whoa.
molten lava cake. I'm gonna toast that one. That looks like a good toast one. And there's also cinnamon caramel, which I don't think I knew about this flavor. But of course I
I did
got
not
it.
know about this. You're gonna make me want to go to the store and get a box of Pop Tarts after.
You should go to Walmart and first of all ask where the root beer float cinnamon crunch is. And I found these in the Pop-Tart aisle, and I was I was as excited as if I found a whale of a comic book. I'm like, oh my god,
Nice.
yes, no, I can't wait. They're
I've-
super cheap.
Every time I have gone to the store in the past like month, I've gone to the Pop-Tart aisle and have scanned like carefully just to make sure I don't miss it. And I never see them ever. I'm so surprised.
I think it's because it was Walmart. They seem to be cutting edge for.
That's where I've been going, and my
You
Walmart's.
go to Walmart, you haven't found them.
Yeah,
Wow,
Wow.
that surprises me.
they have the protein version. They have protein Pop-Tarts. I'm like, I don't want that.
Yeah, who wants those?
Yeah, my
Protein
supermarket brings like a bunch of flavor, but on Walgreens is where I always find them really discounted, like 125 or something.
Pop-Tarts are evil. Just treat yourself to a jelly donut. What?
You could do
I
both.
think that you are evil for suggesting that.
Oh, Darth Twinkie. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I just survived a surgery today, and I want to say thank you for providing a fun distraction from the pain. Oh, Darth Twinkie, I'm so sorry.
Treat yourself to some super stuffed Pop-Tarts.
If you're allowed, yeah.
Yeah, everything's better under pain meds. So your pain meds aren't helping you.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Maybe the pain meds are making us a lot better.
yeah. Good point. That's a really good point. And James is saying there's a lot of new food news this week.
There is. I'm gonna have to rush through some of it since we've already been on for a pretty long time already.
I'm sad that you have to rush through it. Oh, Pity Ma, how you doing? Was it Savage Sword of Conan Volume 7 that you were looking for? Savage Sword of Conan Volume 7. I left it downstairs because I didn't see you in the chat. So I can go back downstairs and see.
Riley, did you get any stacks?
I have Sweet and Fiery Gushers.
Ooh.
Sweet and fiery.
They are both sweet and they are fiery, and you can see it's got the little thermometer is almost full because it's got some decent amount of spice. I got 2 bags of them. There's 2 flavors, hot mango and spicy watermelon. They look like normal gushers.
Yeah.
And-
normal gushers.
When we tried them, like the first flavor is just the sweet, and the spicy doesn't hit until like you get the
Ah.
innards. And so I was like, oh, these are like not spicy at all. Like I guess there's a little bit of, and I was like, oh.
Is it like a mouth spice or like a throat spice? Because I absolutely hate the after throat one.
It's like at the back of my mouth,
Okay.
top of my throat,
Okay.
like very back of my tongue, back of
Yeah.
my oral cavity, I guess. But the flavor, I think that they could have pulled the spice back a little bit on on these. The flavor is really good, like the fruit flavor of it. But I was thinking it was gonna have more of a mild, like tahine spice,
Mm.
because that would have made sense for these flavors.
Yeah.
But it's actually a pretty heavy. I think equitable to like a habanero pepper level of spice. And the flavor of the spice reminds me of the flavor of a habanero. So
Okay.
they're decent. Like I don't know. I'm kind of both ways about it. Like I wish they were a little bit different, but they do kind of fulfill exactly what I wanted from them, just being a little bit spicier than I would like for a candy. But that means that I'm not tempted to eat nearly as many at once.
Yeah.
So usually at least one of these bags would have been gone, but instead of popping like a ton of them, I just get a couple at a time, and I feel more satisfied. Like I don't feel like I have to go back. And the spice is like it lingers, but after the initial like heavy amount of spice that you get, I haven't had a drink or anything. I literally just had the candy, and it's already kind of come down, I would say, like more than halfway.
Okay.
So it's a pretty strong right at the beginning, and then it comes down pretty quickly also.
Okay, that's cool. I bought a bunch of candy. I sent just a picture of some of them. One of them I think you'll really want, which is a tahine bubblegum.
Mm.
They are popsicles.
That looks fun.
Yeah. Let's see. I got guava bocaditos.
Ooh, I love guava.
Let's see. I got also bocaditos of coconut. And then I got these that I haven't tasted yet. Black coconut with toasted sesame street.
Ooh. Sesame Street.
And let's see. I'm not gonna eat this one because I'm not a big fan of. These are coconut with pineapples.
Ooh.
Oh, I'd eat those.
Yeah. Okay. And this
I'll
is
have
a
those with
class.
Sesame Street.
This is a classic. These are pilones.
Oh yeah.
Lollipops.
Yes.
There's the molten lava cake.
Nice. And the chat was excited last night for these mofongo mix.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so these are yuca chips with plantain chips and pork rinds.
That sounds really good, actually.
Yeah.
What's mofungo-y about them?
The name.
I guess
okay.
I guess
Well,
just
actually-
plantain and pork.
Yeah. Some people, when they do mofongos, they put pork rinds in them to give it like a
Oh.
crunch.
Well, Pity Ma's excited,
Yes, and
but she's tired of my asking her if she wants Savage Sword of Conan.
oh, she did
Have
have
it already from Marvel. Thank you already. Okay, I'm. She doesn't want me to ask her anymore. Okay, I don't know what the typo was in that statement, but
maybe the already, because that was aggressive already.
thank you already.
For me, these are actually really good, and they kind of taste like the little firecracker pops.
I got those too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I can taste test those. It's fine, Pity Ma. I figured that was the typo.
It was funny.
They smell like it too. They smell like the actual firecracker pops, which is
Ooh.
weird.
The popsicle?
They kind of smell like it, yeah.
That is weird.
I like them. They're really good.
Okay. I am making myself another cup of coffee to go with my super jammy Pop Tarts.
Well, I also have these. These I want to try like on the show. These are also coconut. There's a black coconut and a regular one. They have different consistencies too.
Black
You can't really see that well.
What's black coconut?
I have no idea. Let's try it.
Oh, with extra Sesame Street.
No, this one doesn't have Sesame Street.
Mm.
Let me.
Let's see. Do. Let's see. Where is my? Oh, the other thing I think we talked about, but I can't remember, so I got them both because I'm crazy that way. Jolly Rancher ropes. Did we talk about these, Riley?
Yes, that's not the flavor that I tried though, so that's something new.
Okay. Did we talk about sweet tart ropes?
Yes, that's I believe the original flavor, and
Yeah.
I talked about how much I love Sweet Tarts ropes.
Okay. Let's see. I got a lot of stuff. Here are the cookies that Lou likes. Red, white, and blue stuffing.
They're
Oh.
good.
I believe we talked about these M&Ms.
Yes, I did try those. I think I have still some here.
Oh wow, that's good. Good self-control. Let's see. I feel like I got something else. Oh, I don't know if we talked about these, but they sounded weird, so I got them. Caramel cold brew M&Ms.
Wow.
I don't think I've tried those. I tried a different coffee one, but I don't think I tried that one in particular.
So I should put a poll up what I'm gonna try first, but I think that I'm gonna join Lou and taste one of these pop cookies.
Do it.
Oh. Okay.
I don't think that you're gonna finish all that before Patty gets back, dude.
I don't think I'm going to either. I'm gonna have to tell her I did and find a super good hiding place because she
You
knows
ever-
my first hiding place.
You ever
Does
see
he know
the
behind the
movie-
books?
You ever watch the movie Heavyweights?
Yes, I love that movie.
They're hiding all the snack food in the cabin, and they like have like a hole in the ground, and like they pull like the bedpost out, and it has all the candy bars taped to it.
That's what I need.
Yeah.
Freddie, I can't find those in the state. That was right around the time you were talking about the coconut chocolate type ones.
No, I didn't show chocolate. I showed black.
Oh,
Black
black.
coconut.
Okay.
What you can do is you can hollow out an omnibus you don't like, Jess, and you can keep your stuff in there.
I was given a hollow omnibus by my sister-in-law.
There you go.
Oh.
It was because, you put your valuables in it or something, but
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I can put all my M&Ms in that. I'll never find them. So, Freddie, do you have any cereal?
No, I didn't get. Well, actually, I have a cereal
I did. That's
I
the
can
whole
show.
reason I went to get cereal. I thought Lou and Freddie were gonna have it.
No,
I got gypped on that so badly. I was so mad this morning.
I know that's kind of heartbreaking.
so it was hard to break off the black coconut, and I just realized it's because I was eating the paper wrapper.
That's
Uh,
awesome.
It didn't stop it from tasting good though, but it's a bit more sour than regular.
The worst part, at insult to injury, was they because Walmart would do you want a substitution? The lady was like, do you want? Well, I forgot what it was. What's the cereal with the frog?
Honey
Sugar snacks.
Yeah, she's like, do you want Honey Snacks as a substitution? I'm like, no, not even close to what. It's not even another Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Oh, keep kidding.
Someone saw me eating and said, "I want that." She hasn't learned. My dog knows I'm never gonna give him anything.
He's adorable.
These taste pretty good. They don't taste like the popsicle, which I think I'm grateful for.
They're good. I told you they're good.
But yeah, these are good.
I'm gonna have to try them then. If two of y'all vouch for it already.
Belgian Ellen has puffed rice M&Ms. Interesting. I don't know.
That's similar to our like crispy M&Ms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Crispy type.
I don't know if you guys talked about this before, but I feel like rice on candy is kind of like getting cheated because rice is so cheap.
Rice?
Yeah, rice. Like they put that in candy to like stuff it out so that they put less of the more expensive like chocolate.
Is this the puffed rice that Riley just talked about? Like the crackle type, Nestle's Crunch type?
Yeah, like some of the creation of candies, when you look into it, you're like, oh, okay. That's why they did that.
They're just trying to take our money.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the Pop-Tart and I got the raw Pop-Tart and I got the frozen Pop-Tart. So I'm making coffee, and I think the first thing I should try though is the root beer float
Yes.
cereal, which I thought I was going to have a lot of company on, and it turns out that it's just me.
I mean, I can get different cereal if you want.
I blame Biden. That's all I can do.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
Yeah. I opened up the other coconut one, and immediately the difference is this one's dry.
You're not eating the paper again?
This one didn't have paper.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. It's so dry. Oh my gosh.
All right, dude. I gotta get going. All right, guys.
You just don't want to see me eat the cereal.
No, that's not true. There's a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It was nice
Okay,
meeting
thanks,
you. It was nice meeting you, man. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you next week.
Peace and love.
Peace out.
Later.
Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna pour. Actually, I can try the Pop-Tart first. Molten lava. Here's what. Okay, wait. There it is. Hail Lou. Yeah, it's good to have him back. So let me break this Pop-Tart in half. Probably the size they originally were back in the 60s. Here's the
Oh.
jammy insides of chocolate.
Yeah, that is a thicky.
Oh, these are good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, these are worth getting. And do you have any food news for us, Riley, as I
Yes.
in front of everybody?
You want me to go ahead and
Sure.
start doing
You
that?
go.
All right, let's see what we got. Let me share the screen. Thank you ahead of time to James for sharing most of this stuff.
Cool.
What? Why are you upset for? She's mad because she wants to push all the books over, and I told her no.
Here are the discords. Cool, cool.
Okay, so
Thank you,
I've
James.
shared so you can present it.
Oh, uh-huh. Jim Joe Babaloo. How's that?
Yes. It good. So the first one was not news, but someone on Twitter posted this old McDonald's during Cinco de Mayo. They did Fiesta Nuggets, which is just regular chicken McNuggets, which still have the same three shapes. And then you could get them with a side of red or green salsa or barbecue sauce and a real Latin American coin free with
Wow.
9 or 20 piece purchase.
When was what year was this?
So this is from I believe it was from 1988.
A real Latin American coin.
Yeah, 1988. Green chili salsa, mild salsa, or mesquite barbecue sauce, plus a free Latin American coin.
That's
Wow.
an odd.
It's very
offer.
yeah, it's very odd. And then there was this grouping of drinks. These are all new releases, and I have the info about where to find them. Some of these are new, some of these are returning. So Sprite plus tea and the zero sugar variant is returning. Mountain Dew Blackberry Citrus, Sprite and Peach Tea. Then 7-Up Endless Summer Mandarin Orange Soda, both regular and zero sugar. Sprite Chill Strawberry Kiwi is back. Mountain Dew Whiteout Smooth Citrus is back. A&W Root Beer Float and the zero sugar version are both new. And then zero sugar and normal mug float vanilla howler, those are both new. And then Mountain Dew Mango Rush Mango Sweet Heat is back.
What
And
was the Howler one?
vanilla howler is mug root beer float soda.
Howler, okay.
So the info on that one, and I'll just read it off of here. Let me put that back on the screen while I read this. Arriving now, this was from a week ago now. So 7-Up Endless Summer, blah, 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 blah. Mountain Dew Mango Rush is exclusive to Little Caesars. I didn't find that the last time they had it at my local Little Caesars, so hopefully this time they have it. And then Mountain Dew Blackberry Citrus is a Casey's exclusive. All the others, I think, are going to be at most all the different stores. Sprite and Peach Tea is going to be a Kroger exclusive, according to @SodaSeekers. Okay, so there's that. Oops.
I'm trying the lemon meringue M&Ms right now.
Papa John's new personal pizzas based on Toy Story 5. Sheriff's Roundup, Smoky Southern Style Sauce, Grilled Chicken and Onions, Space Ranger Roni, Double Pepperoni, Signature Pizza Sauce, and Real Mozzarella. Reach for the Pie, Italian sausage, banana peppers, signature sauce, and real mozzarella, and Rootin' Tootin' ranch dip. Pepperoni pizza in ranch form.
What makes it rootin' tootin'?
I guess it has like
Rootin' tootin'.
pepperoni pizza flavor inside of the ranch.
Okay.
What now? Okay.
And then we got new high C beverages at Burger King and McDonald's. High C orange lava burst, orange dream. So they mixed vanilla and topped it with cold foam. This says it's here to stay. And then at Burger King, a limited time is the High C Freezy King frozen beverage. So I guess like a icy type thing. Halfway to Halloween with Mars, they have Creepy Crunch Skittles popped, freeze-dried candies. I'm guessing these are just regular flavors, but they're purple on the inside. And then a Twix Skull.
Ooh.
I did get Skittles popped, but they weren't
Not the
Halloween flavored.
That's so cool.
These are a bunch of videos that James shared by some on Instagram. She was talking about a bunch of like Garfield foods from the 80s and whatnot. Orida Dino Tater Tots. I think I saw these at the store actually the other day. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
These M&Ms are pretty good.
Yeah, I think they're good. I think they're worthwhile.
Yeah.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch Bisquick pancake and baking mix. So you can make Cinnamon Toast Crunch pancakes, Cinnamon Toast Crunch cookies, Cinnamon Toast Crunch biscuits, whatever you want with Betty Crocker's. And they have 3 epic recipes on the back, not just regular recipes, but epic ones.
Epic.
Nice.
We are fans of epics.
Oh yeah. Well, y'all are, not me.
You don't have any?
Not me.
No, I don't have any anymore. I don't think I even had any before I got robbed. I had sold them all off. Fan Foods, officially delicious, character-shaped snacks. So I've never seen this brand before, but I guess they're doing a bunch of so I don't know if they're brand new or not, but they're doing a bunch of regular old stuff but shaped like characters. So we have dark side tortilla chips shaped like Darth Vader's helmet with a hint of black salt, which if you're not familiar with black salt, it has like a sulfur taste to it. So it kind of tastes like hard-boiled eggs. So I'm wondering if these are going to inherit some of that flavor. And then Outer Rim Ranch chips shaped like Baby Yoda head. Or I mean, it's also shaped like Yoda's head. So you can
Those are
choose.
chips?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can choose whether you want that to be representative of Yoda or Grogu. Stitch tortilla chips. It's something chili. I can't read it. Veggie puffs, frozen theme. They're just shaped like snowflakes. Spider shaped veggie puffs for Spidey and his amazing friends. And then Mickey Mouse shaped veggie puffs for Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Yeah? Which ones do you want? You're not getting any of them. Amazing Digital Circus, the last act, is going to have souvenir popcorn tub and cup at major cinemas.
Do I know what this is?
No, it's a Netflix show that's getting a movie to close it out.
Oh.
It was an indie cartoon before.
It was on like YouTube and like whatever, and then Netflix picked it up.
Oh, okay.
It's only, if you wanted out of curiosity to check it out, it only has like 7 episodes. And each of them are like roughly 30 minutes, maybe a little longer. So it's not a huge time waste. I think it's fine. It's enjoyable. It's not anything
I do
that
find it amazing that the circus show is getting a Netflix. It's getting a theatrical release, but the Avatar movie is going to digital, and it has a popcorn bucket, like an exclusive one. That's
What?
Jesus, Paramount is
hasn't-
really.
Oh, I missed the I missed the popcorn bucket. That was for digital
Yeah.
movie,
Digital
Yeah.
Circus.
digital circus. Oh, okay, cool, sure.
All right, so now we got some new and returning Pringles flavors. Italian meatball flavor, Hawaiian barbecue flavor, barbecue rib flavor, and spicy loaded nachos is returning. I'm guessing each of these are where you can find them. So Italian meatball at Albertsons, or maybe not, because I think I did see one of these at a store, and I haven't been to any of these stores. But if it lines up that way, then barbecue at Kroger, or Hawaiian barbecue at Kroger, barbecue ribs at Dollar General, and then nacho at major stores. But I don't know. That's what this is supposed to be saying.
Or maybe it's just saying it for like all of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure about. Like Albertsons, Kroger, Dollar General, and other major stores, or if it's supposed to line up with each flavor.
Here's the super stuffed strawberry Pop Tart. I have one in the freezer. This one's raw, so I will just cut it in half so you can see. Whoa, all the super jammy goodness right there.
Whoa, that is
That's pretty
stuffed.
stuffed, man.
Yeah. Like even compared to like older Pop Tarts that had more filling, that one's still like
Yeah.
chunky.
Oh wow, that is a lot of Pop Tart in there.
Good or bad?
Good. This is really good.
We got Sanrio.
Yeah, so we got some Sanrio candles, not necessarily food. I guess you could eat them because they're usually non-toxic.
Yeah.
But each of these have different food scents to them. So these are all 3-wick candles. Looks like a parfait, banana split ice cream for Pochaco. My Melody has strawberry flavored stuff. This looks like maybe lemon blueberry or something for Kuromi. Cinema roll is apple.
Oh, I like cinema rolls. That looks like a fun character.
And then Hello Kitty has apple pie, blah, blah, blah. All of them together doesn't have a flavor on it. So I guess it just smells like a bunch of cartoon animals. And then if I could get this to move over.
Whoa, Riley. Those are people. That Hello Kitty is an actual human girl.
Yeah, she's 5 apples tall. Karopi is pear flavored candle.
Okay, that's cool.
And then Wendy's has breakfast poutine. Has what does it say? Breakfast potatoes and Swiss cheese. I think that this is here in the U.S. So Wendy's breakfast is actually pretty good for a fast food breakfast. Their breakfast burger slaps. Now this is going to be next week, I think on Thursday. New Taco Bell items, so I got to be there.
Yeah.
Cantina chicken and veggie Mexican pizza. So this has a new jalapeno citrus salsa, and it looks like they put the pico de gallo and some red cabbage on it, and then on the inside it's got the shredded cantina chicken and black beans, and then of course there's some shredded cheese, and then you get.
Okay, wait a sec. Members get it a couple days early. Who's a member? Taco Bell has members?
I am a member.
Sure, they all do. They all got apps and they all got members now.
Yeah, you just sign up for the app and you get early access to things on the app.
Yeah. and
Whoa,
sometimes
that is
it'll-
so cool. You can get these before the great unwashed can get them.
Yeah.
Like me.
I looked it up, Riley. The Wendy's poutine is Canada.
No,
That makes sense.
Damn it.
Jaggernaut, are you still in the chat?
get me
Jaggernaut-
some, freeze it and send it over.
Jaggernaut from the Great White North.
Shredded beef dipping taco. Their dipping burritos are really good that they've had the past year or so. They introduced them twice, like they bring them in for a limited time and then they brought them in again. Those have been really good. So this is probably going to be good. And then shredded beef, nacho fries. I like Taco Bell's fries. I like the seasoning that they have on those. So I'll want to try these out. And then some new Cinnabon Delights strawberry now. So it's got the icing on the inside and then little strawberry flavoring flakes, strawberry sugar, and then wild strawberry freeze drinks. And reminder, you can get dirty sodas at Taco Bell as well. So if you did want to go and try out some of this new stuff, and you also were curious about dirty soda.
Have you tried the dirty Dr. Pepper at McDonald's?
No, I have not. But maybe I should.
I want to get it. Wait, is this real or a joke?
So this one's real. I was about to say the Butterfinger noodles were fake, but this is real. So there's really going to be Jif stir fry style noodles, peanut butter flavored ramen. So this is going to have a very like pad thai type flavor to it. I would probably myself add a little bit of spice to it. If I have some chili crisp, that might go over really well with this. Peanut butter, like peanut noodles flavor is top tier. So I'm really excited to try this when it comes out or whenever I find it. James just shared some little, I guess Wendy's is doing a Tomodachi Life type thing.
Baconator.
Hey, hold on, let me open the tahine one. It's got a little rip here to open it.
Our machines are never broken. Nice dig.
Well, that didn't help. It has a little opening, so like tear here, and then it just didn't open it at all. Okay, let me get the scissors.
I want more of these Pop-Tarts. Good. I bought a bunch of them.
All kinds of theatrical goodies for Masters of the Universe. So Epic, CMX, Marcus Theaters, AMC, Harkins, and Cinema West has a Battle Cat popcorn container. And then Regal and Epic have Skeletor Throne popcorn container.
How is that a popcorn container? What?
Brother, I have no idea. Like they're just opening up in the weirdest spot. This one you're probably gonna have to turn it upside down to do it. I don't know. And the stairs light up. Oh, here it is. The back.
Oh, I like that idea.
There's a little thing on the back where the popcorn goes in. AMC, Cinemark, Marcus, Epic, and Regal have the Power Sword Sipper. The straw fits into the handle, and this portion, like the middle part before the sword really starts getting thin, this is where your drink goes. And you can detach the blade and just have like a weird goblet, basically. But so that, yeah, they're doing the Power Sword Sipper there. Harkins, Epic, Marcus, AMC, Cinemark, and Regal have the Secrets of Castle Grayskull all-in-one vessel. There's a removable cup as one of the towers, and then popcorn just goes everywhere else. AMC has a Skeletor light-up popcorn head. CMX and Zurich and Santa Rosa has a Skeletor tin. West Wind has a tin as well. West Wind, Zurich, and Cinemark have a Starry tub. CMX, Santa Rosa, Zurich, and West Wind have a Versus tin. Cinemark, AMC, and Regal have the Power of Grayskull light up cup.
Ooh.
Epic and AMC have He-Man Gripper cup. Put those grippers away. Cinemark and Epic have Skeletor cup. CMX, Cinema West, Malco, and Cinepolis have Totem cup with a topper. And then Regal and Epic have lenticular collectible combo. So a bunch of different stuff.
They went all in on that.
Yeah, that was really
a lot of
hard.
those sound really fun.
Oh, so Riley, the tahine one, it's completely covered in it except for some areas that it came out, so it looks like a fun dip inside.
Oh, nice. I like that. Cheez-It is doing Coors Light beer cheese crackers. So beer cheese, like what you get at a pub, I guess they're saying that it's made with Coors Light to form the flavor of this cracker. I like beer cheese just fine with a pretzel. I could see these being fun, but I'm not 100% sold on it. Icy Dirty Soda, Swirled Ice, and Coconut Cream Pops heading to stores soon. So they're doing a popsicle that's a coconut lime cola and another popsicle that is a orange cream soda. Pizza Hut launching a drinkable pizza covered in curry and cheese in Japan for a limited time. This is, as I commented when Gio shared it, this is the most TMNT looking pizza I have ever seen. Like, look at this.
Oh yeah,
Super cheesy.
that is straight out of a cartoon.
Mm.
James shared Mother's Cookies is doing Nerds Rainbow Candies cookies. So they have their, older shapes, and they also have cookies shaped like the little Nerds creatures covered with Nerds crunchy candies. Those are coming in June. One Piece, Netflix, and McCormick are teaming up for a spice kit. 4 different spices based on the Netflix adaptation of the manga series. Sanji's Baratier seasoning, which looks like it's probably a lemon pepper, judging by the image there. Chopper's cotton candy finishing sugar. King of the Meats seasoning. And the One Spice all-purpose seasoning, which looks like it has like tomato, garlic, onion, yada, yada, yada. So this is going to be a box that you can buy from McCormick starting. It's a limited edition, and it ships on June 1st.
Oh,
Ooh, sour.
Rita's Ice Custard is going to have sour blue pucker ice with sour bright octopi.
Here.
oh.
Here's for the One Piece spices. It'd be wild to find it.
I was waiting for that one.
I don't think I have a Rita's nearby me, so I can't go for that. I totally would. Wendy's rewards, so you can get some fun Wendy's items. A Frosty tote, a charm bracelet, a soccer jersey, or a Canon digital camera.
Oh, I would so wear that jersey.
Merch drops for rewards members every Wednesday. Merch is free, first come, first serve, 1 hour only, 3 to 4 p.m. ET.
Merch is free.
The jersey drops on the 27th. I don't know if that means you have to have like points in the app or something. I'm not sure, but if so, it's not for another 2 weeks. So if you need points, you have plenty of time to gather them. Orange Dreamsicle donuts at Krispy Kreme.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Orange dreamsicle.
Buy any dozen at regular price, get a dozen orange dreamsicle for $5. This
Whoa.
is going to be just from the 14th through the 17th. So this starts on Thursday and runs through the weekend.
Oh, I got.
And then our final bit of news for this week that James has shared was Dunkin's viral 48-ounce bucket finally goes nationwide starting on the 22nd while participating locations while supplies last with a new design. So this is a 48-ounce bucket of drink. This is straight up just a what was it, 30 Rock that did the skit with the giant bucket of soda or whatever?
I think so.
Yeah, we're in so many ways 2026 America is just a giant 30 Rock skit.
Yeah. As soon as you said that, I thought the same thing.
Price TBA, 1 bucket with a purchase of iced coffee or refresher only. The only thing we need now is cheesy blasters from 30 Rock.
Now with more semen.
That's the news. That's all the news worth sharing for today.
I'm making a management decision here. Because wait, where's my box?
So the lollipop from the tahine one is really, really good. The tahine works like a fun dip.
Oh, here it is.
I was going to try the root beer float cereal, but instead I'm going for another stuffed Pop Tart because I always think frozen Pop Tarts are better, but in this case, the raw strawberry was better than the frozen one. So I need to really do a deep dive and see if I agree with myself that the raw one is better. If that made sense to anybody. Either way, I'm having another one.
Okay.
What do you
Dum-dum.
try?
Which flavors
Yeah.
have you tried, Jess?
I haven't tried the caramel super stuff, cinnamon caramel. Okay. This is dinner, I have a feeling. Okay. Yeah, I need to try this cinnamon caramel one. I've never had that flavor before.
I have a feeling that I'm gonna crush this and use it on some baked goods because on its own this is dust.
The coconut thing?
Yeah, no, it literally tasted like having sand in my mouth.
What was that one?
The regular coconut one, the black one, I'll keep eating later.
Okay. The one with the Sesame Street?
No, I'll open that one now.
Oh, okay. Here's the cinnamon caramel Pop Tart, and I will show you the insides in a sec. I didn't do a good job. Here's what cinnamon caramel
Okay.
looks like.
This is the coconut with the sesame seeds.
Mmm.
No paper.
That was a bonus feature.
It did make it taste bad. That's all I'll say.
Well, this is good.
Yeah.
I think you'd like this. Do you like caramel, Riley?
Oh yeah.
And it's cinnamony caramel. So this is actually really good.
Mm. This one tastes a lot more sour than the other one I was eating.
Was it supposed to taste sour, or do you have maybe an old batch that went bad?
Well, I don't know what black coconut is supposed to taste like. I'm assuming it's supposed to be sour.
This is the first I've ever heard of black coconut.
Not a fan of that one. The other one I liked.
Here's Matt. Hey, Matt. Matt. Jess is on his challenge of Pop-Tarts and cereal goodness before upper management gets home. Thanks for bringing me up to speed. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So this is
Of the
really good.
of the ones that you've tried, what's your ranking? What do you think is the top dog?
I feel like it was strawberry, but now this cinnamon caramel one's really, really good.
Oh,
I think the least favorite was that molten lava. It was
Really?
good.
okay.
It was really good, but I think it goes. Well, I'm wondering if the caramel one is overpowering in some way.
Oh.
I'd say cinnamon caramel, strawberry, and then the chocolate molten lava.
Mm.
And those are the only flavors they've got so far.
I think there's a fourth one, but maybe I felt like there was a fourth one. James, is there a fourth one? Oh, this is strawberry blast, by the way.
Mm.
I know there's at least more flavors for like the ice cream.
Oh,
So
what are
maybe
the
they're
flavors? I know there's cookies and cream, right?
yeah, that's another additional one that they had for the ice cream.
Oh,
That's
Riley
the
just-
one that Rodimus is looking for. He hasn't found it yet in his freezer case.
Mm. Okay. So
Yarny, come on, get with the program here. You're not even eating anything.
yeah, so a pilong, by the way, it's like a lollipop, but it is not sweet. It kind of tastes a bit almondy, but when I was looking at the ingredients, I was surprised it only has seeds on it. It doesn't have like a nut or anything.
Hmm.
So I will be sending you that as well.
You're
Riley,
sending me this stuff?
some of it, like I don't really
Rita?
like guava. Like I just bought it to show, so
Oh, you don't like guava?
no, but Riley does, so I guess he'll be taking these.
I
I
think
like
you should send him those. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send you some Texas snacks too. I was gonna go grab some for Gio because I have to send him some.
Mm. Yeah. I
Yeah.
found I found Ghost in the Shell manga that he sent me. It was on my to be read pile.
Or did he send you the like the old set or something?
I'll go get what he sent me. He sent me let's see. These are my two pieces of manga that I want to read here really soon. This is, I think it reads Western style.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's like the old print.
Is this considered? Oh my gosh, it is Western. I can follow this really easily.
That makes sense why he sent it to you then.
And then Kane sent me this book, which everybody really
Yeah.
loves. So I want to read it too. Here's your fellow Houstonian AS.
Yeah.
Beaver
That's-
Nuggets.
yeah. I was about to say I'm gonna go to Bucky's and grab some stuff from Bucky's for Geo. Specifically, they had I haven't been back in a little while because I haven't done a road trip, but they introduced like a peanut butter cup type thing. That was like a massive peanut butter cup, and we were
I
talking
saw
about that on one of the streams, and so I was like, Geo, I'll have to get you one of those.
They're like a hockey puck size.
Yeah, exactly. The beaver nuggets are classic though.
Mm.
Mm. Let's open up something that's not sweet.
He's referring to the manga. Yeah, people are telling me that. Yokohama, good choice. One of the first English manga I got. Yeah, Kane sent this to me as I think it was a birthday present, which was nice of her.
I had a bootleg version of Yokohama Kaidashi Kiko before it got licensed.
Oh, an English translation?
Yeah, like someone did basically like our bootleg Omnis. They did
Mhm.
that for the manga.
Mm.
Printed out the translated pages, bound them, and then I found them on eBay. I actually did find them on eBay. I'm not making that up, but I'm not trying to cover for someone. I found them on eBay one day, and it was like before, way before they got licensed. So there's people who were like big fans, and I passed it along to a few people, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's really cool. Like, I'm not gonna buy it though." And so I went ahead and bought it, and it was only like $40, $50 or something. So it was a pretty good deal for a whole series that's like 5 of those volumes, like what you have. So it was a good. And I went ahead and sold them off whenever the official ones came out. So
When was this about? What year?
I was living in Dallas, but it was post lockdown, so probably 2021.
Mm-hmm. I realized that single-handedly you got me into omnibus collecting. I just
You're
realized that because I can't remember which I discovered first. One of your video, this was in 2014. One of your videos or your Tumblr account. I think it was your Tumblr account. I stumbled on that, and then you mentioned videos, so I looked for a video, and that's what got me into omnibus collecting. So peace and love, man.
I seem to have had that effect on a lot of people, and I was also definitely one of the first people that was doing like any sort of content, whether it be like written or video, about omnibus editions. And it was definitely just like my autistic hyperfixation for a while, and so like I started collecting them, and then I was like so hyperfixated on it that I was like, I'm going to make all of these things. And so then I started doing all the like my wish lists and my like mapping, and the stuff that was on my like Tumblr site was just a fraction of what I like. I probably still have the notebook somewhere, but I had an entire spiral notebook that was just written out like notes about every single map for every single series. And then over time I would revisit that and be like, oh, all of this stuff got announced already, and I'd rip the page out. Toss it. But
yeah, maps that I was really interested in too.
Yeah, it was a fun time. And then like within the next few years or so, the just omnibus publication exploded and has continued to go from being like a pretty niche subsection of collected editions at publishers to being a standard across all publishers. Like everyone does oversized hardcovers like that, and it's become just part of what is what it is. It's part of canon at this point, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Riley's part of publishing canon. Well, yeah, I think that all the YouTube shows, because you're right, there were very few at the time even devoted to collected editions.
Yeah, all
And
single.
so we're like your offspring or your spin-off series.
I've got a lot of children, I would say, and a lot of like children, grandchildren, nieces and nephews. Unfortunately, not all of them that positive. Unfortunately, at least one or two of them, I have the very like Mojo Jojo reaction, like when he finds out he's responsible for creating the Powerpuff Girls. But you know, that's how it goes.
Matt with the Bronze Age Batman countdown, 119 days.
I'm excited for that, but I also really, really, really hope they do Modern Age Batman Omnis, and I'm like so close to selling off my paperbacks just to put my foot down and say like I am that sure that this is gonna happen.
So like, what are you specifically like? What era of Batman are you talking about?
I mean like the official modern age, like starting post-crisis. So like omnibus editions that have the entirety of the whole Dark Knight Detective and Caped Crusader paperback lines, as well as a little bit before that, with Second Chances, I think was actually the start of it.
Okay.
So basically everything post-crisis forward, probably ending right before Nightfall is what I'm hoping that they wind up doing.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like the 90s is pretty under collected.
There's a chunk between Nightfall and Road to No Man's Land that they need to do,
Mm.
and then that whole chunk pre-Nightfall is only in paperbacks. At the very least, we do have those 2 lines of paperbacks, but they are largely out of print from what I've seen. I haven't looked into all of it, but I know that they're sought after.
Yeah. Question for you from Matt. Have you been buying the 80s Batman DC finest?
No, I don't do any. That's why I'm about to like sell off on my paperback stuff, because I don't buy new paperbacks at all except for Godzilla. It's the only, I mean, manga, but like as far as comics go. And I don't have any epics. I don't have any DC finest. I don't have any compendiums. I don't venture into any of that. So I'm like full tilt omnibus collector. And if it doesn't ever happen, that's what we have the internet for.
And you probably have enough to read to help carry you over until it does.
Yeah, exactly. I have enough to read to help carry me over into the next life.
Same.
Yeah.
Bird of Clay, I know what you're saying here. I might have a better time researching and cataloging manga than actually reading sometimes. I like bagging and boarding stuff. I don't have, well, I have some stuff still, but I know what you mean. I have a lot of fun reorganizing my books too.
Yeah.
I do that instead of reading sometimes.
I also have fun organizing your books.
It needs the help. In Yarnet, I'm having trouble getting people that know how to do a tier list.
Yeah, once you told me what it was, I was like, oh, okay, I can do that.
And I don't. The tier list you sent me was good for me because it was all 60s Silver Age DC, but I don't know that my guests could rank those books as well as I can. So I'll need to. I'm gonna have to figure this out.
I mean, the only person I know that really reads that era, and I don't even think DC stuff, it was Larry, but it was mostly Marvel what he was reading from that time.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bird of Clay going to bed. Peace and love. Thank you for being here, Bird of Clay. Has anyone from Belgian Ellen? Has anyone ever read Love and Capes by Tom Zoller? It's a delightful title. Is that a comic book or one of those prose books that has infiltrated and infected our video today?
Yeah, I'll pull it out again. Let's see if we scare anybody. Time Traveler's Wife.
Wow.
Ooh. And a fancy hardcover's coming out, and I sent it to one of my friends like, hey, hint, hint.
Oh, just do it solo? I could do the Silver Age DC one solo. Okay. Pittima also excited for Batman Bronze Age, Omni, Volume 1, Love Neil Adams, original colors. Yes. Nice. Who else? What was she? Oh, that was the countdown. Okay. So everybody's into it. Good. Good.
Let me waste your money, Jess, because I didn't know that this was still in print until last night when Gio showed it. Space Usagi, the figure. This is with a big old rifle, but he also comes with a little gun. He's got a laser sword. I have him posed like this, kind of like Star Wars. They're using it like to light up a room or a cave. And he comes with a robot Spot.
Whoa. That's cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you want to organize some of your, or find out what you're missing?
I think I think we kind of have to call it a day here, but Next time I have you on my channel, we can organize my Usagi books,
Right on.
because it sounds like that might be more than just like 5 or 10 minutes. It sounds like a big chunk of time, and Riley has to get back to work, and I have to eat all this sugar before
Yeah.
upper management comes home.
We could do a whole show of it. Just that.
Oh, Belgian Ellen will tune in. That's good.
Nice.
And here's Samantha. Peace and love. She's listening on her run. Nice. Belgian Ellen says, Love and Capes is a creator-owned comic book. It's a superhero romantic comedy.
Oh.
That sounds good. Okay, I'll watch. Just because I say the show is over doesn't really mean the show's over. So you might get a few more minutes. Appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah, thank you for listening in, Sam.
I do. Oh my gosh, I just like inhaled something. I do need to get to work though.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can answer this question. I feel like it's just 2, and the Legion of Superheroes is 3. Let me just double check real quick.
Yeah.
Like,
Matt.
Supergirl.
Matt H is asking a crazy question. Do I own any original Stan Sakai? No, I'm not made of money.
The answer is yes, Yarne. 2 is the final volume. So, do you read the original Stan?
Oh, the original. I have the colors from IDW, and then I read some of the Fantagraphics, and I considered getting those, but they're digest size.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
So I wanted to keep everything like standard paperback. Like a crazy person.
Okay, let me answer Yarna's question because it's a real comic book question. Wow, this Supergirl is still Kurt Schaffenberger art. So let's see. 1969, May of 69 it goes to. So I think there's probably a few more issues before she goes right into the Bronze Age, but I don't think there's enough that there can be a volume 3. I think there's probably 4 more issues of this Silver Age, and then she'll go right into the Bronze Age. And I'm happy to own Supergirl and Legion of Superheroes Bronze Age. Those early Bronze Age issues were fun.
Sorry.
If the show is getting ready to end now, you all can work your homework for me.
Oh, the video.
Wait, what video?
The super secret video for Very Fine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. I just found out about it because James was good enough to pass that on to me. Yeah, okay. Thank you for the reminder. I have seen original work by Stan Sakai in an exposition at the Japanese Tower in Brussels.
Well, that's amazing.
That is amazing. Like original pages, that'd be really something just to
Yeah.
see.
I really like how he does his signature, but now it's up to $20, and the remark is like 40. And I think
if you go up to him at a con,
I think at the con too, but like on his website, like he increased prices a few years ago.
okay.
And then that's why I was saying it doesn't. There's no point in getting the hardcovers because they're $60, whereas the paperbacks are $25.
Yeah, I noticed that about the paperbacks, and that's part of the reason I'm sorry, hardcovers. That's one reason why I stopped collecting them. I mean, if I wanted to keep everything in hardcover, it was $60 a piece.
Yeah, and they don't have signatures. They're not
Right.
numbered. They're not signed. Like if you wanted the signature one, it's $80. If you wanted the one with the remark or the quick sig, it's like $150.
Yeah. Samantha asks, have you guys talked about what you voted for in the DC poll?
Riley did.
Yeah, Riley did. What I feel like that was at the big first half hour, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mentioned that half of what I voted for was for the rest of the original Hellblazer series.
That's right.
So volumes 5, 6, 7, and 8, and that sent us on a Hellblazer tangent.
Yeah.
And Yarna suggested, here's the poll. Thank you, James. Yarna suggested I do a video on it, which I think it's really a good idea. Thank you, Yarna. So I'll do a video on what I vote for.
I also voted for, so that's 4. Number 5, I accidentally voted for Hellblazer 7 twice. So
You really want it.
yeah, I guess so. I think I was like moving stuff around and then I just forgot to change that one, like going up and down my list. So that's 5 of them. And then the other 5, I did Doom Patrol by John Arcudi. That's the only Doom Patrol that's not collected in any form. Swamp Thing. I did not vote for the Alan Moore or Rick Veitch Omnis because we know that those are happening. Like Omar very heavily hinted at the Alan Moore one in the announcement for the Dark Genesis or whatever one that got solicited recently. And then, the person who's wrote like the foreword or like an afterword or whatever or introduction for the Rick Veitch omnibus kind of revealed that on his own site. Like he on his site listing like things that he's written.
Oh,
he listed the Rick Veitch omnibus and he literally put like, as of yet still unannounced, Rick Veitch Swamp Thing omnibus. And I was like, okay. So I did not vote for those because it seemed like a waste. But I did vote for Swamp Thing by Brian K. Vaughan and Swamp Thing by Andy Diggle and Joshua Dysart.
yeah.
So those 2, Doom Patrol, those, and then I did the Dreaming Sandman Classic Universe. And what was my last one? I don't remember. It was something else like around that vibe. Oh, Animal Man. I did the Animal Man by Jamie Delano and I think it was crossed Jerry Prosser, but given what they've done with this stuff thus far, they'll probably just do the Delano and not collect the Prosser stuff at all because it looks like they want to ignore it.
A friend got me a quick sketch from Stan Sky at San Diego Con. Sadly, our friend Chris Bacon passed away early February. Oh, that is sad.
Oh, yeah.
And Pity Ma, this is a good question because there's really not. There was a DC Archives that was Lois Lane as Superman's girlfriend from the 60s. But I think I'm going to have to hope for a DC Finest for any of that. It can combine with Jimmy Olsen and be, more Superman family type stuff. But I haven't really found a collection out there that has all the Kurt Schaffenberger, Lois Lane art from the early 60s. Yeah, I'm going to go to this poll and keep track of what I vote for and then make a video of it. That sounds like a fun. Okay, so Riley, where can people find you after this?
I'll be back live Thursday unless I'm sick or something, but I think I'm feeling okay, so should be fine. So I'll be back on here for Thursday evening live stream where we talk about manga and all that good stuff. I will also be on my own channel. I should pretty soon, hopefully the next couple days, have up a guide to all of the notable manga releases for May. James and I were working on that a little bit earlier. And then I'll have a haul video of all the stuff that I bought in April, both manga and comics.
Fun.
And then I am part of Titan Comics or Titan Manga's blog tour for their release of Aoashi Omnibus Volume 1, which is a soccer manga. I'm just waiting on my copy to arrive, but I am the first stop on the blog tour. So I just emailed them to make sure that my copy was... because I haven't received it yet, and the video is due to come out on the 26th. So hopefully they get the copy to me soon. But I will, if I have to, I'll just read it digitally. But I want the copy so I can use it for the video purposes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I have that, and then I'll be doing a video about the Delicious in Dungeon board game that's out by Yen Press this month. I think it was supposed to come out last month, got pushed to this month. But I have a copy, played the game for the first time this past weekend. It's a lot of fun. And then copies are being sent to a few friends of the show, and we're going to be joining up together. Myself, Gio, Colleen, and Bean Queenie. We're going to play, and maybe a local friend of mine, and we'll all join up and play that game together on a live stream.
Is that a manga adjacent board game?
Yeah, it's Delicious in Dungeon.
When you said delicious, I thought it was totally going to go in a Pop-Tart direction.
It's Delicious in Dungeon is this series.
Yeah, and there's an anime. It's really good. It's on Netflix.
An anime? Oh,
Yeah.
Whoa. That's awesome. That box is awesome.
It is an awesome box. It's supposed to be a mimic.
Oh,
A
that's
what?
cool.
A mimic?
Yeah, it's
A
like
mimic.
it's a D&D monster that it like disguises as a treasure.
And then they have a boiled mimic as a recipe card inside of the box. So the series is 15 volumes long, published by Yen Press. It ended a couple years ago or something, and the anime is on Netflix. I think it has like 2 seasons or whatever.
Yeah, one right now released.
So then they put out the board game, which is like a very D&D light type game. There's not as much depth to it, but it is pretty fun. You go through the dungeon and fight monsters and then cook them and stuff, and that's how you earn points to win. So we're doing a live stream game on that. And finally, hopefully all of this will be coming this month. I'll also have a video about the Witch Hat Atelier edition hardcover, which Kodansha sent me a copy of.
And it is also on the top sellers in IST, which you guys should head over and buy it before it's gone.
Thank you, Freddie. In stock trades where you can get your collected editions up 30 to 60% off. Add your 2% loyalty discount, free $50 an order of $50 or more in the United States gets you free shipping. Fabulous customer service, fabulous packaging. That's InStockTrades.com. Thank you, Freddie. Nicely done. Okay. So, peace and love, peace and love. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to my co-hosts and my co-leader, Jim Joe Babalu. Great to have you on the Comic Salad podcast, which you actually invented. So thank you for letting me be up here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So peace and love. And I will be, sounds good. I will be appearing Saturday night, and I know I have a certain guest, but I have to double check and verify with him. So let's throw it to the ending thing and just end it like
right here.
Bye.
Love